Good morning, good morning. We are just going to do an energy check-in. Being that it's very windy, the internet is in and out. So, like I said, we're just going to do a quick energy check-in Friday night. For others around the world, it's Saturday morning. Hope everybody's having a good day. Don't forget to CBVOY and HICK down in the comments with the chat, because you are creating that best version of you. One more shuffle here, and we're going to get some frankincense lit, okay? Because a lot of people are feeling the stress, the anxieties of things that are going on with the paradigm shift. So it's very potent at this time. So we're going to get you lit up here. Hope everybody is smiling, doing good, persevering forward. So yeah, we'll get this lit up, and then we'll wait a few seconds for our soul family to get in. Boom. All right. And I'm so thankful that it is Fantastic Friday. So, all right, what do we need to know, Father? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Ooh, starting that read off, good energy, flowing. What else do we need to know, Father? Oh yeah. I love when the energy comes out like this. It is abundant. Justice coming in. All right, so we'll get the cards. I'll let you know what's going on here. What else do we need to know? Woo. Dang. We have 4 major arcanas. Okay, so somebody's looking for some type of stability here. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Hot diggity dog. Oh, wow. All right. What else do we need to know? Oh, there's another major arcana coming out. Okay, we need 4 more, and then we'll get going here. What is going down, Charlie Brown? Ooh, I'm telling you, somebody is being very deceptive when it comes to what's going on. Hey. It's like it wanted to lift them deceptive people right out of here. Wow. Yikes. All right. Overall energy. Who is creating illusions? Who is creating illusions? All right. So with the 7 of Cups coming in, this is somebody is confused which direction to go to. You could be at a crossroads, and you can kind of be feeling confused, not really knowing what's going on. All right. So the illusions being directionless, coming in, and just, you could also be fantasizing about your dreams. Okay. For some of you, I'm getting fantasize. So what we have in the making is the Ace of Cups. All right. So a lot of you are being beautiful, see your potential, having that love, that joy. A lot of you are also celebrating the fact that you're in good health. Things are going good. You're seeing things pick up. It's like you feel on top of the world of what's going on. We also have the Temperance that is coming out. And so, again, you guys are around good influences. Prayers. So when it comes to the Temperance, it's like you could be around good influences, somebody that gives you a lot of confidence, somebody who helps you do things in moderation, keeping the balance, staying focused, coming out of the murky water, blossoming into a new beginning, having patience. So when I see these 2 cards coming together like this, it is saying, look, everything that you hope for, wish for, and dream for is coming true now. And it is just that, because look, the 10 of Pentacles coming in. So some of you could have started a new platform, okay? Could have started a new platform, very abundant, okay? Now, the divine is coming in and saying they have given you a key. They have given you a key to a wealthy gift coming in, okay? That is going to create this stability because it's part of your divine purpose that you have been working so hard, and intuitively you've been getting the messages. Intuitively, you know exactly what's going on, okay? It's like that wisdom and knowledge is coming in and your intuition has heightened, but it's like some of you feel like you're losing the patience. Some of you feel like you're losing the patience, but the temperance balance that out because that's all about patience, right? This is the impatience and this is the patience. So, and a lot of you, I'm also getting too, for somebody when they're talking about impatient, okay? Somebody could be coming out of the hospital with a bill of good health, okay? That bill of good health, being able to fulfill both of your cups. Also, we have the Justice card coming through. So with the Justice, it's like you're finally finding this equally balancing, standing in your power. Your finances are finally starting to roll in. Some of you are seeing a change. Things are starting to balance out now because it's like you're being able to fulfill your own cup. Okay? So yeah, it's like you're putting in a lot of hard work. Then when I see the Justice and the Hangman, okay, this is coming in again, you walking in that righteousness, you having that honor, you making the changes, making the improvements. It's like you don't want to be in suspense anymore. You want to know exactly what you need to do and stop hanging on to things that no longer serve you. It's like before, some of you were really greedy, very miserable, very greedy, okay? But the vulture is, nothing in this life is wasted. Mother Earth Gaia said, none of this is gone wasted, okay? Whew. I'm also seeing the Queen of Cups come in here, okay? So the Queen of Cups is that great influence, very intuitive. So some of you are very, very intuitive, very calm, very compassionate, very understanding. You're a great influencer. It's like you put a lot of hard work into you. You're very gentle. You're always happy. And people don't understand where your happiness is always coming from. And it's because you've walked away. You've walked away from these very opinionated, hasty, vindictive, arrogant people, right? It's like you had to walk away in order to be abundant because they were doing nothing but deceiving you, betraying you. But in order to be abundant, in order for your business and things to flourish, you had to walk away from these people because I'm hearing in your inner circle, you had a lot of fake people in your inner circle. And you've noticed this in the last couple days that these very opinionated, hasty people are now being chastised from our Father, okay? They're now being chastised for what they've done because you were told to go through this transition, and a lot of you didn't want to go through this transition. A lot of you wanted to hang on to this very opinionated, hasty type of behavior because you were miserable. Yeah, because you were miserable. Wow. That saddens me. That saddens me to see that somebody could be so miserable that they purposely go in there to try to destroy somebody. But Father says, don't worry. If that is part of your story, take what resonates because you are abundant. You're on your divine purpose. You're very intuitive. Happy birthday, Lena. Happy birthday. You're very balanced in what you are to be doing. We also have the Magician that came out. And the Magician is all about that self-confidence. It's about the willpower, your skill. It's about that creativity. So some of you could be doing creative projects right now. I know I've been working on mine. So it all comes down to you being able to have that creative inspiration that takes action, that stands in their power, you know, because it's all about standing in your power, making that money, knowing your divine purpose, having confidence. You are very welcome, sweetheart. It's about making your abundance, because you know you're victorious. The Nine of Wands, you know you're victorious. And this is beautiful, because look, you have two cards right here of good health. So some of you who have been suffering, and I'm hearing lower back issues, okay, your health is going to improve. They're showing me the lung, okay? Somebody is dealing with the right lung. Just know that that's going to improve. When they start showing me the throat chakra, just know that your throat's going to get better. Don't be drinking, and I'm hearing, don't be drinking the caffeines, drying out your throat. But look, you're constantly dealing with somebody who does not have your best interest. You're dealing with somebody, when it comes to the Seven of Swords, that made an unwise attempt to do something to you and your money. You walked away from this person, and now they have had nothing but turbulence with their finances, but it had nothing to do with you. It's like you forgave this person for what they did, but now Father's coming in because he's chastising the ones that have done this. Exactly, because right next to the betrayal card, you have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is all about the gifts, okay? So you being very intuitive, your spiritual gifts are heightening. But look, the divine is gifting you something because of the way these people treated you, the way they betrayed you, the way they slandered you. Slander is one of the biggest sins that Father hates foremost, right? Father hates it. And he actually uses the word hate. He hates slander and gossip. So he is saying, these people that have done this to you, oh, trust and believe. Listen to your intuition and trust and believe, because you are beautiful. You are confident. You have great self-esteem. You have that wisdom and knowledge. You stand in your power. You're very balanced. You don't put up with nothing. Okay? And that's what a high priestess is. It's that purity. It's that purity. But Father is gifting. He is gifting when it comes to the Six of Pentacles because of your growth. It's like you have outgrown these outdated people who are coming in and creating this betrayal. It's like this is that last bit of negativity that has been in your life, that it's now ready to go. It's now ready to go because you've balanced your emotions. None of these things bother you anymore. None of these things bother you anymore of what they're doing, because you know that if you forgive them, Father's going to come in and he's going to take over. Also, what I'm seeing with the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, okay, somebody is very deep in their emotions from somebody who had betrayed them. They're afraid to open up. They're afraid to come in with an offer. They're afraid to come forward because they're scared of being rejected. They're scared of being cheated on, lied to, stolen from. But the thing that they don't have to worry about is a true spiritual being does not want no material or monetary things from that person at all. The true balance is an unconditional love. Also, when it comes to your purpose, we have the Temperance and the Eight of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. So what I get with the temperance, it's about having that patience, them good influences in your life to be very confident of your growth and helping you open your gifts because they're balancing things out for you and teaching you how to walk away from things, to make them changes, to walk away from things that no longer serve you so that you can have your abundance, so that you can have your gifts. I'm also seeing when it comes to the Ace of Cups and the Death card, okay, so there was an unexpected change, that somebody was suffering through some health situation, and unexpectedly God came in and he laid his hands upon you, and now your health is in good health. Now you're being able to move forward. Now you're seeing that, oh, wow, it's like, I'm not feeling defeated and depleted. It's like this unexpected change and transformation that you have felt only can be done by one person, and that is our Father. Wow, that's beautiful. Let's get a healing mantra. What do we need to know for the healing mantra? Ooh, what else do we need to know? Ooh, lots coming out, so family, lots coming out. What else do we need to know, Father? There was a lot of them that came out, so let's start off here. Let me go like this. I just put them in the order that he has. So, untangling neglect. So a lot of you need to take the time and give yourself this approval time to be able to heal, right? It's like to untangle these neglecting things that you are doing on an intuitive level, to balance yourself out, to balance your money, and to bring justice to a situation. It's like you need to untangle the neglect. Okay, so if you're having abandonment issues and stuff like that, you need to take time to give yourself that approval, saying that I desire this, I deserve this. Opening your mind. You need to allow yourself to see beyond your beliefs, your ideas, and fully open up on an intuitive level. You need to find that balance, because so many people have come in and they thought that your mind, your heart, mind, and soul were weak. But they didn't know who they was messing with. See that opinionated, hasty person coming after that spiritual person? No. That spiritual person is saying, yeah, you're going to open up your mind. You're going to see exactly what's going on. Because I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs, right? You don't allow this to stop you because you are headstrong. Discovering the happiness. This is where a lot of you are betraying yourself because you're not living in that happiness. In fact, you're being very opinionated and very hasty. And this is where Father is saying, look, I'm giving you an opportunity to go through this transition, this rite of passage, right? I'm saying that you can go through this. It's like you're not a failure. You're finding the answers and understanding and learning real evolution. But you need to allow yourself to be content of exactly who you are and not what people want you to be. You are a spiritual chosen one. You are very abundant, and you have a divine purpose that you need to be able to fulfill. So when it comes to discovering your happiness, allow yourself to be content to who you are. Be yourself. Don't allow others to change you into somebody different, to change you into betraying people, always having to look over your back, or being that opinionated, hasty person. That's not how you get victory. That's not how you manifest your stuff, and that's not how you get gifts from the universe. Expressing free will. When this card comes out, it's like the choices that you make when it's coming to expressing free will determine how brightly you're going to shine. So if you're going to come in this negative, dull, pain and agony type of energy, you're not going to shine. But if you come into that positive energy and you're positive and optimistic when it comes into it, look at how much you're going to shine. It's like you're expressing your free will, very intuitive, very abundant, to know that you are balanced in all aspects of your life. Okay? That's beautiful. Yeah. Interrogating the ego. There it is. There it is. Them opinionated, hasty people. This is where you need to see as these very negative, opinionated people, right? This is a night. This is all about immature behaviors. The night is all about taking motion in a very immature way. But by doing this, it's like you have to see everything is for you, not against you. And when you think that everything is against you and not for you, that's when you come in this energy. But when you know that everything is for you and not against you, you stand in this energy. So you have to make that shift. You have to go through the unexpected changes and understand where you are on your journey. That's beautiful. All right. Okay, so then we got demystifying the darkness. And this is beautiful because demystifying the darkness shows you your shadow side and where love needs to be added to, where it needs to be sent. Because if you're riding in that low negative energy, you ain't going to have no freedom. You ain't going to be able to do anything. You're going to feel that restraint. You're going to feel betrayed by anybody and everybody. You're going to be in your head. You're going to be in your ego, right? But when you demystify the darkness, your shadow shows where your love needs to be sent. And where does it need to be sent? To the highest of all. Hello, little John. Welcome, welcome. Greatly appreciate you. All right, so, and then we have celebrating simplicity. Okay? The thing is celebrating simplicity is when you are on your spiritual journey and you are very abundant. You are on your purpose. You have a great understanding of where you are. Look at, when you're celebrating the simplicity of everything, because you are more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. So when you're on your spiritual journey and you understand the journey, you understand where our Father is taking you, and He balances things out and helps you grow. The fact is, boom, you're abundant in everything because you are not only fulfilled mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, but your wealth starts gaining as well. So you come out of them hardships, okay? And then we have asking the angelic support. The thing is Father will put very intuitive chosen ones on your path. He will put earth angels on your path. Okay? And that's because us angels, we respond and we open up in that authentic way about the feelings, the messages, the things that you need to know in order to stand in your highest power with our Father, because this is connecting with our Father massively. This is being abundant with our Father massively, and you are walking in the righteousness to fulfill the obedience of what your purpose is with Father. And this is, then we got rewriting the subconscious. It's like the more that you embrace all these good feelings, because look, the Queen of Cups, very emotionally balanced, very deeply rooted and grounded. And it's like the aquamarine. The aquamarine is the teardrop of the ocean. Even though this Queen of Cups has cried many times, the fact is never gave up, never gave in. Very gentle soul, very happy soul. And by doing that, it's like she rewrote the subconscious mind, right? Because the more she embraced the good feelings, the less often she would feel these bad feelings, or she would feel these opinionated and hasty people. No, she learned how to balance it out and rewrite the subconscious mind and know her worth. Know that she is worthy and deserving. Know that she's very abundant. And guess what? It no longer serves for them to be on there, because when you're rewriting the subconscious mind, it's like you're embracing everything that's meant for you, everything that's good for you. Okay? Then we have sharing shame. That's right. Father said, look, you will be victorious with these opinionated and hasty people and this betrayal. When you take accountability for what you did, for what you said, you're going to have victory. You're going to have victory right here. 9 of Wands. This is beautiful because this is everything that you wanted. Father is saying, look, when you share the blame, when you share your deepest pain, you're giving yourself permission to be you. You're not allowing anybody else to have that permission to make you be a certain way. It's like when you're sharing the blame there, it's like you're taking your deepest pain and saying, guess what? You know, it's like, I'm going to be accountable for me. I'm giving myself permission to be me. If you don't love me for me, you don't like me for me, well, deuces, you know, walk away. Walk away, because it is what is abundantly best for you on a spiritual level. Because Father says, like I've said before, people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. It is your discernment to figure out, what are they there for? What are they there to teach you? What are they to help you to learn about yourself, right? And a lot of you have to learn how to take accountability and share the blame instead of pointing the fingers. You have to be able to take accountability for your portion of it. Because your deepest pain, the deepest pain that has kept you in depression, that you've been holding on to, Father is saying, look, the only way you can be you is take accountability for what you did. Don't hold on to anybody else's accountability. That's on them. That's on them. You're sharing the blame by being accountable for what your actions were, what you did, what you said. And when you forgive that person, forgive yourself too. And then repent to our Father. Why? Because that's why he says, the vulture, boom, you hold on to things, your deepest pains. You're not allowing yourself, you're not giving yourself permission to be you, to have people love you for you. You're holding on to them painful things, being closed off, being shelled away, not being able to put it out there, right? But Father says, this vulture, nothing in this life is wasted. His handiwork co-created everything to sync with everything in this world. That's beautiful. And so, what does that mean? Look, surrender it. Let go and let God have it. Because when you take accountability for you, it's like you are rewriting your subconscious mind. You are demystifying the darkness by expressing your free will to say, hey, I'm going to ask God for that help. And he's going to send you the angel support to stand in your authentic self, right? But when you come in and you're welcoming that surrender for our Father, there is no problem. It's only your destiny and your purpose that will be revealed. Father is saying there's so much more to this journey. So he said, get 2 more. Yes, thank you, little John. I greatly appreciate you. Yeah, look. So he's saying, look. And so family, you all know me. When I get the messages, I'm in on it. So look at right here. We have the hearts, right? When you have Father's heart in your heart as that oneness, you are an infinite possibility. You are an infinite being. You are the chosen one, right? You are very abundant. If you turn it like this, that 8 is making the changes, right? This 8 right here is all about making the changes. This is all about your growth. This is also about seeing and balancing things out. When you look at right here, see how Father has the little arrows? It's like some of you get trapped and feel like, oh, I can't do it, right? So this is where you need to transform your tragedy, because your loss is a reminder that there's more room that has been made for greater gifts to be received. Greater gifts to be received. So family, look, greater gifts to be received. When you take that tragedy and you use it as that testimony, it's now that loss no longer puts you in this holding negative energy, no longer betraying or deceiving yourself. It's like you can finally surrender and let go and let God have it, okay? And it's like you share the blame instead of pointing the fingers and making it like you're innocent, because we are all imperfectly perfect, flaws and all, right? But it's when you share that deepest pain, you now gave yourself permission to be the true you, to stand in your authenticity, right? But it's about being able to transform that tragedy and know that that loss is now your reminder of what you had to go through, that painful thing that you had to go through, so you knew what to walk away from, so you knew how to set boundaries, so people were not betraying you anymore, so you are making boundaries that you will not put up with disrespect, right? It's loyalty, unconditional love. Them opinionated, hasty people are not going to mentally affect you to where you're holding it, because you've asked the angels, please, angels, come in here, respond to me, because I'm being my true authentic self. I'm standing in my power, and I'm asking for your support, because when you do this, you just made that room for much more greater gifts. And Father has so many gifts that he wants to give you. He has so many gifts that he wants to give you. Invoking that self-realization, okay? When you invoke that self-realization, it confirms how awake you really are, and knowing that you are chosen by our Father. It confirms, again, so family, it confirms on that level of how awake you are and how ready you are to be able to prepare for Father's second coming. Because look at acknowledging the apprehension, okay? Because the thing is when Father says yes, when Father says yes, nothing should stop you. Nothing. Nothing. But when it's a no, you're always you're unsure, right? That's why Father is welcoming that surrender. Because when it's a yes, he wants you to say, nothing can stop me. God's got my back. The angels are supporting me. The Ascended Masters, everybody's here. They're supporting me. Nobody can stop me. And when you get an answer that is a no, and you become unsure, surrender it to God. Don't sit in your thoughts. Don't go betray people. Don't hold on to it. Let go and let God have it. Walk away. Walk away. Because he's saying, here is the key factor for 99.999% of us. We have to learn how to unhook that past. Because Father says there is nothing to regret of your past. All the people that were opinionated and hasty to you, who betrayed you, who walked out of your life, all of you who, were hoping for something and you didn't get it, that was God's protection, because there was somebody in there who was opinionated and hasty, who was going to betray you, who was going to take the gift that Father was going to give you. And Father said, oh, no. We have to take a little detour, because your detours are God's protection, because somebody was wanting to come in and steal your gifts, steal your abundance, take your balance, because they didn't want your success. They don't like your success. They don't want you to climb that mountain. But so family, we are here saying, guess what? Look at in the background. No matter what these people do, we are climbing that mountain back there. Father is saying, this way, soul family, this way. We keep persevering forward. We never give up. We don't stop. We don't stop, right? Okay, hold on. Let me get this in here because like I said, when we're unhooking the past, Father said there is nothing to regret because what you have learned, you have now learned that not only can you surrender and let go and let God have it, but you have also learned that your angelic support is there with you, your guardian angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, kindred loved ones. They are all there with you. And you're expressing your free will while you're rewriting that subconscious mind, taking accountability for the things that you need to, and knowing that when it's a yes, it's meant for you. It means go full force. Do not give up. But when it's a no, just remember, don't sit there in your thoughts and think, why didn't I get it? Why can't I have it? Or why me? Why me? Why can't I have it? Or why does it never come to me? Father was protecting you for these deceitful people that were trying to steal your gift that Father was bringing to you. He says, no, you will not steal from my child. You will not steal from my child because my child is abundant in the gifts that I have given with them loaded vaults and them loaded treasures. You're not going to steal it. So when he tells you no, that unexpected change, just say, thank you, Father. All praise and glory to you, because you want to know why? You just saved me, created that balance, helped me master them stairs to have that stronger foundation that this person who I thought I could trust is actually here to steal my blessings, to stop me from my divine purpose. And look at all the arms in here. You see how it beautifully holds all these beautiful little treasures? They all have meaning. They all have meaning because Father says, it's like, and I'm going to tell you because he's wanted me to tell you. So the little bell, okay? The little bell right here, that's Father saying, okay, I've deployed the angels. I've deployed the archangels. And the whole spiritual army is coming down and protecting you. Okay? When he shows me the heart, okay? Two hearts beat as one. That's the wholeness of that connection of understanding. That lotus flower is coming through that murky water, unhooking your past, and don't regret. Because a lot of you will say, well, if I could go back knowing what I know now, I would do things differently. Yes, you would. But Father had it in your blueprint to have it go down like that because it created that best version of you. It made you be that best version. It made you change things. It made you invoke and have that self-realization that now every time I breathe, I am more awake. I understand what Father wants. He does not want me to hold on to this tragedy. He does not want me to see this as a reminder to hold on to this pain. He's saying that this is all meant for that bigger purpose. It's all meant for that bigger purpose. And Father is also saying with the arrow, okay, when it comes to the arrow, you're always persevering forward. And on the other hand, it's got the bow, right? Because Father said, when you do the healing, when you do the things, when you demystify the dark and come to the light, you release them shadows, you release your apprehension of what's going to happen next. How's this going to go down? What do I do? How do I untangle the neglect feelings, the abandonment issues, and all this pain and trauma? Father says, don't worry. I will launch you forward. You will learn how to love yourself because the bow and arrow together is that compound of unconditional love. That's why do you think Cupid has that arrow? Because that beautiful angelic cherub is all about that unconditional love with the angelic support that comes in of you standing in your true authentic self, helping you feel better, helping you know. When you have the rosary, okay? See how the rosary is in that infinity symbol? Yes, because you are an infinite being. You have to make the changes. Okay, where'd it go? Right here. Right here. The infinity. You have to make the changes. 8 is all about change. Okay, whether it's the 8 of Wands, this is the new ideas to love the journey. Okay, whether it is the 8 of Cups of the disappointment and abandonment and misery that you felt, whether it is the 8 of Pentacles of learning the trade, making your abundance, making your money, or whether it's the 8 of Swords, of feeling indecisive, feeling weak, unsure, unsteady. Father says 888, that comes in to you and your twin flame, giving your undivided attention and balance to happiness, to love, in order to persevere forward. That's your purpose. That's your purpose. That's standing strong. Now let's see what the universe has to say. Because the universe always has your back, right? Universe always has your back. So what do we need to... Wow, I said, what do we need to know? And boom, here it comes. All right. Woo-wee. Let's get them up here like this. Okay, this one says, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. What was I just talking about? God's miracles are blessed upon us when we do that inner work, when we come to that self-realization of, hey, our past, God put us through that painful turmoil to create that better version of you. Otherwise, you still would have been down that road of destruction. You still would have been doing things that weren't meant for you, that He didn't put on your path. So that is the true miracle. And then we have, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. And this is exactly what I was talking about when it comes to unhooking your past. It's like when you understand, don't put an outcome or an expectation on something. If it is a yes, it is meant for you. But you are not to regret anything from your past, because you are learning from your past to create that best version of you in the present here and now, to make you that better person than you were yesterday. And tomorrow you're going to be that even greater person than you were today. So it's preparing you each and every day for that beautiful future, for that eternal love. But it's like, instead of praying for an outcome, look, this is the strawberry moon that happens in August, okay? It's also called the harvest moon. But Father says, you're planting your seeds, you're cultivating, you're seeing things from a different perspective. And you're not being selfish, you're being selflessness, because you're praying for the good for all. So like Father said, when these opinionated, hasty people come in, and He wants you to transform that past and transform that shame, take accountability for you, forgive the ones who are being rude to you and who have done you wrong, because you're not making it better on their behalf. You're making it better on your behalf as the chosen one to be abundant. Okay? So Father is saying it's helping you, but it also gives you the insight as being in the present here and now. It will show you, you will get notice from Father when He says, okay, this person has an ill intention, or use your discernment, because this person is coming in for that reason, season, or lifetime. And if they're coming in for a reason, it's because Father is coming in to make them teach you a lesson in order to heal something about you. If they come in for a season, it's because you're teaching each other something. And if they come in for that lifetime, it's like because you have put the puzzle piece together that fits your puzzle. It's all about unconditional love. It's all about giving and receiving. It's all about that equality. It's all about walking in the righteousness with our Father, right? So then we have, in any moment I can see, this is so beautiful, Father. He says, welcoming surrender, right? There is no problem, only destiny being revealed. The journey is being revealed to you each and every day as you are doing it. But this one says, in any moment, I can surrender to a powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. This means that anytime you want to surrender, let go and let God have it. because there is no problem big enough for Father. He can handle it all. It's your destiny that is being revealed when you can let go and let God have it, instead of trying to handle it yourself and pull you out of character. Pull you out of character of who you were, to force you to walk away from your beautiful blessings. You don't want that, soul family. You don't want that. Okay, and then we have, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. See, this is everything that I was talking about here, and now Father is confirming it, because it's like, look, when you focus on you, you're focusing on that unconditional love that you have for you, right? It's like you focus on you with the unconditional love, and in return, it shines out. It shines out. And that's why he was saying, where'd it go? Rewriting the subconscious mind and discovering that happiness. Allowing to be content by opening your mind, your heart, to see beyond your beliefs, your ideas, and see Father's beliefs and ideas are the ones that are working for you, right? You will see it with the lens of love. And that's just like where is it? Right here. When I told you, doesn't it look like the eye? Doesn't it look like the balance? Growing, planting seeds. See, I'm telling you, I love how Father comes in. And then we have, my faith has the power to turn trauma into, thank you, Father. Hallelujah. All praise and glory to you, because you know what? Every card that he's had come out so far is clarifying everything that has been said in here, right? So it says, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So family, you are the tree of life. You are deeply rooted and grounded to our Father, to Mother Earth Gaia. It is new beginnings to complete certain cycles and put a closing on it. You have to end these cycles in order for that new beginning. But it's like he wants you to see, while you're rewriting the subconscious mind, don't hold on to that trauma. Don't hold on to that trauma, because you're transforming your tragedy. You are making more room for your gifts, for your abundance, for the fulfillment that Father is bringing to you. And he is saying, don't let him do that to you. Okay? And then we have, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. And this is what Father was talking about. You discovering that happiness. You discovering that unconditional love. You discovering your worth. You discovering that you can let go and let God have it. You don't have to take the vengeance on somebody. Let God handle the vengeance, because God will chastise them, right? Absolutely beautiful. And remember when I was saying that there was somebody, that a divine masculine, that was afraid of coming in because they were afraid of being cheated on, being used, taken for granted, and everything else. This one says, I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. Okay? Because look, before they were in a very dark shadow place, right? Demystifying the darkness. The darkness, is because their shadow shows them where love needs to be sent. Where love needs to be sent is they need to let go of that pain and that trauma to have that new beginning. Rise above, be that phoenix, come through the ashes. Know that you can do it. Know that you are deserving of it. What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know, please? Thank you. Wow. And you're going to be amazed, because remember when I said universe has your back? Oh yeah, the universe has your back. See, Father comes through all the time. And look, this is a collective message, sweetheart. Okay, now here's the one thing that Father is saying, what he really wants you to think about, right? This one says, I honor how I want to feel. You want that happiness? You want to discover that happiness? You need to allow yourself to be content of who you are. Imperfectly perfect, flaws and all. Do not let somebody else change who you are. Rewrite your subconscious mind. Embrace the good feelings. And that way, the bad feelings won't settle in as much. There won't be as much darkness. You're letting go and letting God have it. Honor how you want to feel. Honor how you want to feel. And when you honor how you want to feel, be unapologetic about what you desire, what you trust, and that what you focus on is what's going to grow, right? Planting them seeds. Look at, you don't apologize to anybody for who you are. You love yourself enough because they're in their ego, right? If they want you to bow down or you to focus all on them, and like Father said, this is about that selfishness, being in the ego versus selflessness. It's not everything is for me. It's not everything is against me, everything is for me. And that's where you need to change the mindset, because everybody thinks, oh, they're all against me, so nothing's for me. Reverse psychology, because look, you are a spirit having a human experience, and I am here to get closer to love. That's right. Because Father says, look, spiritually, you need to open up. You need to balance, okay? You need to be able to see from a different perspective. It's like we are here as human beings in this 3D matrix called Earth. And it is our job to get out of the matrix of coming into our power as the chosen ones with our Father. And he's saying, when you do that, you're choosing through love. Unconditional love is going to get you a lot further than being opinionated, hasty, holding on to grudges and resentment. Father says, oh no, go through that transition. Okay? Go through that transition, because when you lead towards love, I am led. When you lead towards love, you are led by God. God is the one that leads you to that purpose, to that abundance, to your loaded vaults. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and all the angelic team, they've got your back, right? Why? Because joy is the ultimate creator. Father is the ultimate creator. So he said, be unapologetic of who he created you to be, because what you've gone through is to make you that better version of you. Because so many people, confirmation right here, Father, again, all praise and glory to you, because you show it every time through the cards. When I'm speaking the message from him, and then it comes through, and I'm going to show you, it says, attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Yes, that is a call for help to our Father, because he is the Father of joy. He is the Father of unconditional love. It's like when you choose to love yourself, you're choosing to learn through love. You're choosing, even if you didn't get that unconditional love growing up. Okay, there's many people out there that have that significant other, or God ordains for them to be with somebody that will show them that true, loyal, dedicated, unconditional love. No BS, no cheating, no nothing. Why? Because they have learned their lessons. They know who they are. They know what they bring to the table. They are very abundant, right? And they are very unapologetic of who they are, who God created them to be. Not because they're in their ego. Not because they're in their ego. It's they know that they're not against them. They know that nobody is against them. That God says everything is for that person. But you have to choose to do it from your heart. You have to choose. And all this pain and resentment, this is where he was talking about transform your tragedy. And remember, that when you transform that tragedy, when you transform that attack that people are doing with that opinionated, hasty attacks and stuff, all that betrayal, all that pain, fear, judgment, everything. When you let go and let God help with that, look, he changes it for the better. Because you just made a lot more room to receive gifts from our Father that will put you ahead in success in all areas of your life, not just a little area. The thing is anybody who wants to learn how to transmute all of this, I've got videos down in my video section. I think I got like 455 videos in there, but it's more towards the bottom. But I'll tell you, these two right here, the lapis lazuli and the selenite together, everybody wants to know, well, how do you always manifest? How do you always get everything? How do you always, keep that positive energy? Because these two powerful ones together bring you so many blessings from Father that I don't even know where to begin on that one. It's like, because I've totally unhooked my past. I've totally, forgiven the people of what they did. I've taken accountability for what I did. I give my apologies to the ones that, I wrote them letters, and I'm not saying that everybody has to do that, but I did that because I had a very tragic childhood, no father, a mother who didn't want me, in and out of foster homes, but that didn't stop me. I unhooked that past because I knew by unhooking that past, all that tragedy I went through, Father has something much greater. Father always has something much greater. Yes, Beheart. Yes, we are all one. God bless. And it's good to see you, sweetheart. All right, so he's saying one more card. What do we need to know with that? One more card, Father. Okay, he gave me 2. So, wow, this is why he said this. And I said one more card, and he said no, 2. 2 is all about the balance. 2 is all about trusting and believing. 2 is also all about Archangel Raphael coming in about your foundation. And it says the universe works fast when I'm having fun. This is what he's talking about raising that vibration, because if you sit in this low negative energy, all you're doing is manifesting people to attack you more, to cause more pain, create more fear, cast judgment on you. But when you're in this high vibrating energy, and you are abundant in everything that you do, and you're helping humanity, you're walking in the obedience with our Father, life is so much more balanced. See the rainbow? It's like so much more balanced because you become deeply rooted and grounded, very passionate what you do. Your emotions are very balanced. You come from that unconditional love. You're always getting messages from our Father and communicating with the multidimensional realms, and he's there guiding you every step of the way. And look remember when I told you about the eye? This is how I love how Father works. I love how he comes through to show his testimony of how he communicates. Because remember when I said this looks like the eye, and I gave you the different meanings? You being infinite, making the changes, being balanced, planting seeds, growing, but this looks like the eye, right? Ooh, he brought the eye out so that you can see, and it says, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. For the first time, seeing somebody with the eyes of love. That is coming out of the ego, and know that people are not against you. They are for you. You just have to come and find your soul family who is going to be that pillar of strength, who's going to uplift you. Okay? Transforming the tragedy, making more room for more gifts, unhooking your past, and know that do not regret anything. Because like I said, Father come in and had you go through that stuff to create that better version of you so that you could be better than what you were yesterday. And tomorrow you're going to be even greater than you were today because you're learning from your past. You're learning to recognize that, wow, they had me living in fear. They were constantly attacking me. They were not allowing me to live. I was not happy. I was miserable. I don't want to be that way. So I'm going to rewrite the subconscious. Thank you, Be Hard. I greatly appreciate you. Lots of love. Lots of love. I greatly appreciate you. All right. So what is the closing message, Father? What is the closing message? Hold on, he said. Let's get it out. Woo-wee. Okay. Hold on. I need to move this stuff because he wants to give this closing message. And this is all by symbol, right? So let me get it going here. Boom. All right. All by symbol. Hold on. Chokure, chokure, chokure. Chokure, chokure, chokure. I love it. All right, hold on. So family, we've got these to go too. So hold on. What I'm doing is using the energy of our Father to guide me of what he wants to say. These are his messages coming through. I love it. One more, he said. That one or no? No? Okay. Oh, I love it, Father. I already know what his message is saying. So here, let me move this out of the way. So first of all, he's bringing in the light, right? Because he's saying, work them things from the past. Get rid of them dark nights of the shadow. Stop harboring that past and understand that that past is now bringing that illumination to your beautiful manifestation and to your victory, right? He's also saying you need to take action, okay? This is about rising up. This is about moving forward. This is about persevering forward, having complete awareness. There's the I again. So he's wanting you to see that you can do this. So family, he is coming with his right hand, picking you up in his season and his favor. And he's ready to elevate you. Yeah. Look, you need to trust and believe in our Father. Ooh, I love it. It's like, and when you look at these three, okay, when you look at these three, he's saying, just like on the purpose card, he's going to launch you forward. He wants you to persevere forward. He wants you to see what he is talking about. Stop holding yourself back. Stop boxing yourself in and make more room for them gifts, soul family. Okay, so he wants clarification. One more. Hold on. Sorry, when he comes in and does this, I have to do what he asked for, right? What do we need clarification? Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Oh, Ona, she's the female, okay? So this is a female with love and light who is giving that message, who's taking the action and giving the message to you. So family, what else do we need to know for the action? Oh, Makoto, that's love. Makoto, this is take that action, learn how to love yourself. This is confirmation to learn how to love yourself, to be able to be that tree, to be centered like the tree, to be deeply rooted and grounded. What do we have for the awareness? What do we have for the awareness? Ooh. Ooh. Kododama, which is spirit itself coming in, giving you the awareness. We have Menko Kaiden, that is the initiation to attune yourself into our Father. This is Fushiko. This is you having the lack of faith right now, and things are kind of wilting for you. Mokashu, this is all about meditation, listen to Father. Okay, and this is Inja Ikushu, which is complete energy exchange. So that's why he had me do this, so that you could see calling in Chokure, energetically being divinely guided. It ain't about just coming on here and giving messages. It's like he will divinely guide you. You will feel that energy surge. Like when I was going over the cards, what he does is he'll tap here, and when he taps here, he says you're getting close, but then in the center of my hand, I feel like this energy surge that pulls my hand down. And so then he pulls my hand down for the message. What else do we need to know for trust? Oh, Gashio. Gashio, pray. Pray to our Father and trust and believe that he is bringing you your gifts. This is confirmation, soul family. This is confirmation. This is confirmation. And for him to shine it on the lotus flowers, beautiful, because this is Hiro ni Shishti ni. And this is all about coming through that murky water, being that lotus flower, you know, standing in your power, knowing that you can rise above, because a lotus flower is the greatest representation of us, right? It is dark. All the things that we have gone through, it is dark, it's scary, confusing, frustrating, but that light from the sun draws that beautiful flower up through that murky water to blossom on that beautiful lily pad, that stable foundation, and to be able to blossom and have passion about it, right? So that is your beautiful message tonight, soul family. Lots of love to all of you. God bless all of you. And may God be there for you and bring all your wishes, goals, dreams, and desires. Anybody who is trying to get a hold of me, down in the description is my email. I do return back the emails within the 24-hour period. And if it takes a little longer, I do go in and apologize. I speak my truth always. Anybody who is wanting to leave a donation, my Cash App is down in the description as well. It is greatly appreciated. You don't have to. But other than that, I'm sending prayers out, and just know, our Father has our back. Whether you call him our Father, the Creator, the universe, the cosmos, whatever you resonate, know that Father always has our back. You are so welcome, little John, and I greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate you. All right, so family, you have a fantastic Friday night, and I will see you tomorrow on and I call it Super Saturn Day, because Saturday is a Capricorn day. We each have a day a week depending on our astrological signs, and I'll be able to put it out there. But tomorrow it's Saturday, but we call it Saturn Day because it's Capricorn Day. And me being a Cappy Dappy Doo, it's doing something that I love, and I will be here with you, soul family. So lots of love to you, lots of prayers. Anybody who needs to be picked up at this time, Father has got you. We have got you. We are your pillars of strength. Just keep pushing forward. Be that phoenix, okay? You can rise through the ashes, but take them ashes and sprinkle them all over the place, because they have good nourishment for when you plant them seeds to bring you victory, okay? All right. Peace. Love you all. Good night.